Well, I'm sure the Indians say fuck Thanksgiving as well. I mean, what did you do? Did you all slaughter the Indians? I mean, you dressed it up like it was some like kind of
but
it was an ambush, right? You set them up. Is that
look,
correct?
I'm going to probably get some shit about this, but those Indians, you know what they were going to do to the European settlers?
Say it, Lewis, don't.
Do you have any idea what they were going to do to those European settlers?
Listen, the PC police are strong. Don't do it.
Do unto others as others would do unto you. I want to hear
what you were going to say.
Do unto others as others would do unto you, but do it first.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about Thanksgiving or your crazy American tradition, so we'll just leave that one there. Although I do like it because it's as my wife calls it, it's a dress rehearsal for Christmas Day dinner.
It is nice.
Try things out. Anyway, so yeah, listen, ticket sales are going to be great. It's New York City. It's Madison Square Garden. It's me versus GSP, Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Rose Namajunas. Come on, and the list goes on, my friend. The list goes on.
I'm very excited about the entire card. I tweeted that out because I was watching the fights over the weekend, Darren Till versus Cowboy Cerrone. And which, by the way, you're right again. We're going to get into it. But they showed they were showing promos the whole time for UFC 217. And we've just been really talking about your fight. And the entire fucking card is stacked. It's a crazy card. That Garbrandt-Dillashaw fight is just one of the best fights in MMA, period, right now.
Well, did you see Cody Garbrandt against Dominic Cruz when he beat Dominic for the belt? I mean, his performance was absolutely flawless. It was incredible. He was doing the robot in the middle of exchanges. It was crazy. I mean, listen, Dominic's a hell of a fighter, and I like Dominic. Me and Dominic have a love-hate relationship. Excuse me, the coffee is repeating on me a little bit there. We have a love-hate relationship, and when we work at Fox, which doesn't happen anymore because obviously he's kind of graduated up to commentary level now, so we don't get to work with each other so much. But we used to. We would bust each other's balls to the point of wanting to kill each other and actually fight. But it's love-hate. He's a good dude. So it was kind of, I didn't enjoy watching that fight. I didn't enjoy seeing Dominic lose his belt. But at the same time, you got to give it up for Cody Garbrandt, man, because it was unbelievable. It really was, and fair play to him. And then after he won the belt, he gave it to the kid that was fighting cancer and things like that. So it was a beautiful moment. But just going back to the fight, he was faster. His takedown defense was better. His wrestling was better. His punching was better. It was an incredible performance, man.
Yeah, and also for considering how good Dominic Cruz looked, even with all the time off. Dominic Cruz looked like, head and shoulders above everybody else. And then Cody Garbrandt really came out and looked that much better than Dominic Cruz in that fight. And on top of that, Cody Garbrandt, I mean, Shannon, pull up a picture of Cody Garbrandt. He is probably the best looking fighter in MMA. This guy,
hold on. I don't know about that.
Look at him.
Listen, I don't know. I don't
Shannon
look at
doesn't
my
care.
UFC colleagues like that.
I do.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, and good for you. And good for everybody.
Actually, I only do this because
I have a problem. Cody's a good-looking guy. He's a sharp dude. He dresses well. The tattoos, that's his thing. He looks good. It's just, it's a little too preened for my liking.
Too preened? He's got fucking...
Listen, there's a lot of sculpting of those eyebrows going on.
Yeah, but he's got prison tats, dude.
He's a little bit much. He's a little too feminine. I mean, he's a good-looking dude. He's better looking than me for sure. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a competition, but it's just... I think he needs to just let his eyebrows be a little rougher.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's a good balance because he's all tatted up. He looks like a fucking prisoner, and then he puts on a suit, and you're like, oh, shit. He, cleans up.
And it looks like he wears mascara.
Here, what's funny? Shannon, she's going through pictures right now, one by one. I see her face. She's like, oh, he looks good there. He was in the suit, and she really liked it. And then she just Googled his height and then just looked down at her hands and started shaking her head. He's 5'7". Is that a deal breaker, Shannon?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I got to be 5'10" and up.
It's a deal breaker for my wife as well. She's like, if anyone's short, it's out the window. Why is that, Shannon?
You know what? Because I feel like if a guy is not tremendously bigger than me, then he's not bigger than me at all. I want to feel small next to a guy.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the way it should be. Says the guy that's 6'2" with broad shoulders, tall, dark, and handsome. Yeah, it is what it is. You got to work with what you got to work with, Lewis. You know what I mean? Make the best of it.
Shannon, are you going to make it in Sunday when Mike's in studio?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And now she'll fucking take off her